I'm Daniel. This is Tiffany with Stunning Stays. And today we are talking about the importance of dynamic pricing. It's one of the most effective ways to have success with your short-term rental.
Now, real quick, Daniel, what is dynamic pricing?
Dynamic pricing it's varying. It's every night you have a different price per night based on the demand. So whenever you go to anywhere, you go out of town, you book a hotel, that hotel rate varies based on what day it is, what season, where is it in the whole year, right? So it's similar when you're running a short-term rental property, you need to have dynamic pricing because it changes and it's based on the demand. So for example, and obviously this varies by market, and it varies on different vacation spots versus other areas and for housing and everything else. But where we are in our market in Phoenix, Arizona, we have a higher demand for snowbirds and other people when the weather's good. Okay, so it basically starts from November, goes through April, and then we have a slow down when it comes from May through October. So we are going to have higher rates during that high demand season and lower rates during the low demand season. So very similar to hotels, you need to do dynamic pricing. So, and there's different solutions out there, okay? For all those operators out there, there's different third-party companies that do it. There's Beyond Pricing, there's Wheelhouse, there's
Price Labs.
We use Price Labs personally, and they're great. And they go and they adjust the nightly rates based on our minimum and lows and highs and everything else. It's absolutely fantastic. So definitely need to have dynamic pricing. You definitely need to be changing your seasonal rates based on the demand. And that way you can have more success with your short-term rental.
Also, when you do dynamic pricing, it's also very important because when you're on Airbnb or VRBO, they look at people that are doing dynamic pricing. So if you're not doing dynamic pricing, your property is not going to be featured like somebody that is always changing it and doing dynamic pricing. So the OTAs look at this. They want to see that the pricings of the properties are changing so that they understand that that manager understands the business and their properties get featured more than the people that are not doing dynamic pricing. And what's great, there's softwares out there that will do it for you. You don't need to go in and change the pricing every day. There's softwares that do it and they integrate with your main software, a lot of them. So look at one that works for you, but they are very important in the business of short-term rental. Otherwise, you're leaving money on the table. Because a Friday to Saturday to Sunday to Wednesday are all different prices. A Wednesday to Saturday, you have different prices, just like hotel, like you said. Like when I book a hotel, that Saturday price is different than a Tuesday price. Your Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the least amount. Your Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, those are high price ticket nights. So your short-term rentals should be doing the exact same thing. You should be making sure that your weekends are higher, and Price Labs is great for us. They do that for us, and we definitely oversee it and make sure that we agree with it, but they are the experts in the industry, one of them that we use.
Definitely.
So the key point of this is make sure you do dynamic pricing so your property can be featured, but also that you're not leaving money on the table.